Good everyone, just got an update which is up and coming shortly for you, and this update is for our system-wide templates within NextMinute. Now it's important to note up front that this is not going to have any effect on you if you have customized any of the templates in NextMinute, but this update we're doing is to make sure that the templates that the system comes with when you first start out has the best templates with the most relative information on those templates for you. Now there's templates across the board which are used in different areas for things like your quote cover pages, your quote terms and conditions, quote headers and footers, the same for invoices, orders, and supplier invoices. There's also templates for the messaging from NextMinute. So if you're sending out emails using the text message function or perhaps the push message notifications as well, there is predefined templates or pre-built templates when you start off in NextMinute. As I mentioned, for those of you that might have already customized some of these, this is not going to affect what you've already customized, just the system defaults that you start out with. So I'll show you now where some of these templates are found, and I'll start off just under the little message icon up here. So if you click on the message icon, this is where you can send messages from to either your team within NextMinute or anyone external. And if you click on the plus there, these are the options: email, instant, and SMS. And if I choose one of these, now in here, there's nothing really in here, and one of the default templates is found down in the plus button. You'll see standard template there. Now exactly the same, if I want to send a instant message, you've got standard template, and also SMS, you've got standard template. Now again, if you have added to those, then in these lists here, you'll have a number of items just showing when you mouse over the little plus down there. And those ones, if you've created them, they won't be affected by this update at all. Another area you might utilize the templates is inside a job card. If you're inside a quote, invoice, order, or supplier invoice, I'll go into one of those now. If I go into a quote here, then if I want to add a cover page, for example, if I go to more and then add a cover page to my quote, then by default, this is a system defined template. And you can obviously add cover pages to suit your business, which might be your defaults in the future. So that applies to cover pages. It also applies to the header notes. You'll see again there. Also applies to the footer notes. And also applies if you want to add terms and conditions pages, which can be done via more, add T&C page. We are actually adding an example terms and conditions page to NextMinute, so if you want to maybe use that as an example and build off that, feel free to do so. Now what I've just shown you with the quote is exactly the same if you go into an invoice, an order, or supplier invoice. So if I go into an invoice as an example, open this one up, then you'll see the same kind of options: add cover page, add T's and C's page, and the header and the footer notes can be edited as well. Now, another area we're updating things is when you actually go to send one of these documents out to somebody. If I go send, choose who I'm sending it to, then it's actually the body of the email that goes out with these as well. So if you haven't defined that and using the defaults, this is going to be updated to suit a lot better, basically, make a lot more sense. So the updates that we are doing are definitely going to benefit you if you haven't already overridden those since you started with NextMinute. One other area is through the job sheets. So when you're on a job card, obviously you can go to view job sheet. And this job sheet here is typical information about the job, as you see here. And this is just using a default. If you haven't already created something for that, that's going to be slightly updated as well. Now finally, if you haven't already done so, how do you update these things? Well, that's done in the admin area. So if you go down to admin here and go to templates, the templates area is where you have your quotes, headers, footers, cover page, terms and conditions, that kind of stuff. Your job templates, job sheets as well, invoices, supplier invoices, and orders. Now across from templates there's messaging, and in this area this is where all of your emails, your SMS notifications for different areas of the system, and also your push notifications are defined. If you do want to update one of these templates, such as job details notifications, simply go add. You can create whatever you would like here and give it a name. So I'll just say example template update. And yeah, you can copy and paste from maybe Word documents if you like into here, and then preview it once done. While I'm on this, there's actually another useful tool I will show you, and it's something called merge fields, if you're not familiar with them. This little F here with the brackets next to it, that's merge fields. So if I click on that, that'll allow me to choose information, might be about a job that this is being used on, which will automatically copy information onto these templates. I'm probably going to do another video on how that works to define it, but the merge fields are great if you do want to create your own. That's about it for now. We'll be updating more things shortly, and stay tuned. Cheers.